Oh hey, didn't see you there. That's the kind of phrase that I'm expecting to use in our new lifestyle in Punch Club, where now we have to juggle being a fighter as long as being a kind of a celebrity. So we manage our star power and also our money power, and hope that we can do enough stuff to get really good things and rewards on things like throwing parties and stuff, as well as actually get enough fame to make it into the next fight. So I've been doing a little bit of leveling and trying to get this stuff pretty good off camera. So, but I've also kind of got a regimen going. I'll talk about it while we shoot this movie and fight some aliens. Probably get rid of the roundhouse kick to break some guards. Everything should go like pretty swimmingly for the first one. So here's my master man with master plan. Oh wait, that's a nasty man. Dang you, Fishbone. Nonetheless, I think I have a good regimen going of, since Adrian is here, where we can fall in love, and us falling in love makes our training that much more effective. Fortunately, with the loss of Roy, we can't get that bonus, but we can at least keep our stamina high enough that we can get more out of it. Basically, fall in love, and then for those about 4-ish days, just go to town exercising until we run out of it. We fall out of love, I guess, and then move on to getting up this career path. So let's continue, because it's pretty much all we can do. Fight this next alien man who still has a block, so let's go with that. And I've only done this twice now. And just counting this one, it's 3. It seems that they're pretty static opponents, which I guess is fine, because I would love to have something like constant to sort of measure up to. And usually, like, the best that I get to is about the 4th rung, which is good because it's like about double what we put in. We can give up on the next, like, after this fight and say, all right, that's good. Yeah, Max, what's up? Do you want in this fight? Do you want put some money down? Please put money down on your man Mael, because he's the fighter and not the alien. Unless you're a species trader, I don't know. You're cats. Technically, that's not right at all. I love you, cat. So we can go here, basically get what we put in. I think minus some fame, and get points. Or we can continue on, which I think is good because we've got like 75% of our health. Probably the 4th fight will be the hardest one, but I think that will be... I don't think we'll have really an issue to speak of. I'd say that and then things will go terribly wrong. To date this video, when Evo was past weekend, and I didn't see any real commentators' curses going on. I also didn't see any crazy like pop-offs like last year. Oh, poor Woshige. So let's try to, curb that. Not do any sort of early pop-off victory lap. This man had like 200 HP compared to what we started with, like, what, 120 or something? So, like, we can't exactly afford to rest, though our stamina is pretty fantastic, if I may say so. We can afford to rest. Or maybe we can't because we're tapped out. We're topped off, rather. Not tapped out. That's the opposite. But this next fight will probably be like the doozy-ist. We can give up now, but I think we can do it. Alien 4. He does have an annoying thing about the... Yeah, this is exactly the same. So he doesn't have a block, but we can still... That means we can lay on the kicks. And hopefully just get those counterattacks going. Hasn't happened yet, but we are laying on the kicks, my god. It's pretty good. I'm starting, since we've been playing Chroma Squad, I don't want to exactly spoil that series for you because it's pretty good and I'm entertained by it, but this whole doing a movie thing I don't know. It usually ends bad and just means that we're actually fighting aliens. But, yeah. I think people get bored of this, in general. I mean, this is what, the third Alien movie we've made. This is Maelstrom Kickman is Alien Kicker 3, Kick with the Vengeance. We're gonna take the surprise. Get it, feel good about ourselves. Have enough to get ourselves a skill point, right? 25, yes. And we did get Slave of the Wind, so we can't get our stamina higher than anything else. What was agility below 13? That's pretty good considering we're like already partway there. But really, it's more like the dodge the chance thing. Increase our agility. Mimic techniques does sound nice, but Cobra Strike is super strong. Actually, like, not really. It only does 2 damage, but you hit that at the start, and then the subsequent rounds are just gonna tick by really fast. So, yeah. I'm gonna go down there. Don't really think we need to get into, like, the way of the other stuff. That would just be really silly. Maybe get into some of this other things, not the strength thing. So none of that. Maybe long timer since negative effects go faster. I don't know if fast reaction will be good because that increases energy consumption. Like, we're good for energy consumption, but like, that's for now. Good sneakers, less traveling time. We don't need a punch. We don't need these good sneakers. Well, I don't know. That's just more stuff. Yeah, we're kind of like set. We're on our path, and we just need to, you know, commit to it. So Din Kong, we probably don't have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough energy to do really either of these to our ability. And we're pretty close to the next fight, so it's like, it's a matter of whether I need, I mean, we've got so much stuff in there that I'm kind of handling all that poorly, but what I'm trying to say is I don't want to lose our stuff that we got going here. We're probably going to lose a decent amount of net positive, at least. It might behoove us to instead go for this fall in love thing. You know, this weird human emotion called affection or some such. The important thing being we get that training bonus. I mean, falling in love would be nice too. I've heard that if you get caught between like the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true, and I feel like I've made this joke before. I'm sorry, I just really enjoy the 1980 film Arthur. More like I just enjoy the 2004, 2003 remake with Russell Brand. Not that it's a good movie, but it fits in the tantrums. Did a cover, and I'm a sucker for covers. Hey, let's fall in love. The weird thing is that she doesn't seem to have the hearts like she did before, so I'm kind of always guessing when we're gonna actually fall in love, which, you know, to be fair, is, some would say that's how it works. I don't know how right they are. They have every right to be right. That's a weird sentence. But doing some training will get our health back, so we can be at top condition. And also just getting our thing. I wouldn't mind getting to 20 because we have gotten to 20 before, but like, I don't want to overdo this and just overcommit. It does seem like, though, we're not going to have as many full fights as we are before. I guess one thing we could do, and I will do it after I finish this because I don't really want to overcommit. I think we can see the stats of the people we're fighting in our Fight League book. Possibly. Alright, good. We can see Modern Mike is actually an agility-based looking dude, just like us. Hold on. Your block will be chances that your block will be successful, but you don't have a block. That's Do you have like, is it the same thing where it's like that guy has a block but it doesn't count in his thing? Because that's stupid and I don't like it. But nonetheless, he has a decent amount of both stamina and agility, so we probably just need to keep working towards our own stamina and agility modifiers. 20 would be great. 6 or 7 would also be pretty good for the stamina. It's tough to say considering the degradation and all of that. But I have a firm belief we'll at least be able to keep a 6. I don't know about the 20. Holding on to a 20, but not, it'll work. These things, they'll work themselves out in the end, probably. That's the kind of attitude you want to take for, like, being a fighter, right? Just like, let the cards fall where they may be. I think isn't that one of, like, the third fight or something in Epo? God, I always bring up Epo, but it's fitting considering it's about just constantly training and fighting people. But that one guy who constantly lost and his girlfriend, who I think was voiced by Michelle Ruff in the dub, was like, hey, if you don't take this next fight seriously, we can't do this. Like, my dad, the gym leader, is kind of amping you up and you're being a big piece of garbage. So, yeah, like, could you care? And then he did, but he still failed because it's Epo and, the main character has to win unless it's like some ungodly force of nature character is his opponent. And, we just continue on. And I don't know if that guy ever went back to boxing. For all the... Oh, wait, we're just out of food. I should pay attention to these things. I get into Epo and I get tunnel vision. We can take these hits. They're probably more for topping off now that I look at it, but like, yeah. I'm always kind of afraid of the mood downer. It doesn't really affect our fights, it just affects our training. But it's only a -2. We'll get that back lickety split. People still use that term, right? To get that back, no problem, by just doing a little bit of training. Because we love training. Well, to be fair, it's kind of our entire life. That's how our dad did it. That's how we did it. It seems to be how America does it. It seems to be how Russia does it. And they seem to train with bears. And, for them, it's worked out so far. I'd say. Tough to decide on whether we wait for the day where we get the degradation or we go, because we're still running this. I think we run to the next day. I say that. I was about to say we don't even have enough stuff, so there's no point in me like questioning. Do we do this? Do we do that? Let's just work on the thing that I already said was, hey, while we're in love, let's work our guts off. Let's put our grasses on, and nothing will be wrong. And let's make this happen. Now, now we're just gone into Berserk, and that's a different territory altogether. I don't think Guts really... He does train. He did train. There are moments that I can see in my head where it's like he is swinging a sword, but with a training-like stance. So, it's not like he just got good. He certainly had a hard life. But I don't think there was ever an actual training montage. I think a training montage and the sledgehammer from Batman vs. Superman, that's like the only thing I can remember that I'm like, I kind of enjoyed that. It was neat. Because it was the prep work of Batman. It's one thing when it's just like, world's greatest detective is so good at his job that he can just kind of know when stuff is going to happen. You see that a lot in plenty of Batman literature. It's just I'm prepared for every situation, but seeing the I'm prepared for every situation because I get prepared for every situation is a lot more interesting than just like, I knew you were going to say that because I'm Batman. Shut up. It's pretty neat. It's fine. I have not seen the R-rated version of Batman vs Superman yet, so I can't say if that's any good. But it doesn't take much to be better than what I saw, which I did not enjoy. My like groaning tone of voice said anything different, because it's such a convoluted mess. This is what you get when you're stuck in a training montage without the actual montage part. It's just, it's time for a podcast. And by podcast, I mean ramblings of a madman. The topics seem to bounce from page to page without really rhyme or reason. That's the fun, almost, you could say. Just, where's it gonna end up next? I don't know. Nobody knows. We are just about out of love, which is a shame, because we're almost in the 20 thing, and like, I think that we've almost got enough to hold on, but I also don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. It's a little soul crushing, I think. Not that it really matters, considering the fact that we don't. God, this is very tough on all accounts. Just like straddling this line, because as soon as I think, hey, we kind of have a foothold, sort of, I'm put back to remind myself that, well, we need to, like, as I said, we need to spend time doing some chatting, doing some love falling in. Here's a present, do the thing. Do I need? I feel like I need to chat still. That seems important, but like, what cue am I waiting for here? Because it used to be a little just like, hey, hearts are appearing. Now I'm just kind of like, we seem a little unoccupied with each other, you know? I don't want to say we're going through the moves, but hey, Adrian, you're beautiful. I'm so happy, and you know, all that stuff. Maybe I just give her the thing, and then she's happy. But I don't know. Give her the thing. The MaelstromTier's inefficient way to any sort of human, like, calculations of it. But that's actually the give her the thing is, I guess, in that way. I'm sorry. This has gone entirely wrong direction. We're just going to need to scrub everything from now on. It's only been, what, 17 minutes, and we've only had fights against stupid aliens that aren't actually entirely real. I mean, they're probably real. Let's not dispel the illusion. Let's not break kayfabe. God, I just love that word. It's so fun to use. Instead, let's break some face-sabe. It's not gonna change anything. I think we're gonna break even on our stupid training regimen, which means I think we are just gonna have to accept that, you know, we're just out of. All right, I've probably done as much as we can do, minus maybe getting this up to 6. But I think I need to do. There's probably, I don't know if we'll do the alien fight, because we need the health. Eat some coffee and drink some lamb. Probably the turkey. Probably excessive, but shoot, I don't really know what else to do here. We've got enough to do that. We've got enough to do that. Oh, well, shoot. You have convinced me, game. I forgot about the constant thing. So remember when I said let's do that? I immediately went back on my word, because I don't know how to say no to numbers ticking out slowly. It's a good thing that I don't really gamble or anything. The only gambling I did was Tales of Exilia 2 had a thing. I don't know. Did Tales of Exilia 1 have a blackjack table or a poker table? I think it did. And that one you can just kind of cheese. You get special items and have you make day with it. All right, come on. I believe in you, game. please. That's all I ask. Oh, you son of an angry dog. I don't actually understand that one. We are so close. I have to abort. We're running out of time. We hit 20. Hooray. 20 and 6. Modern Mike. You and me. Let's go, buddy. And just a test. I'm gonna put in our blocking modifier because I don't know if he does do a block, so I think it affects. We're at least getting the dodges right. It seems like they have some sort of thing that we get like damage back from us. I don't know. Oh man, talk about a wall. Considerable amount of stamina, which means we just need to pummel through it, or at least not take hits like that. Me, come on. The good news is, yeah, he is like constantly draining himself, so I think we could, if you, thank you, but I get the friggin' knockdown, make a little leeway there. But it's close. Like, I'm glad that I took that time to do a lot of training, because otherwise I'd be a little like more worried. Might not even make it past this, but I shouldn't sandbag what we have going. We're almost evenly matched with numbers alone, which is good because he's got about almost, well, not double health, because that's not how math works. But he had a lot higher starting health than us. Okay, don't just please. The hope was there, and then it glimmered. The glimmer was instantly faded. It is almost anyone's game. The roll of the die can literally decide anything. Just kidding. Never a doubt in my mind. We get an absurd amount of money. But I think that flushed all of our fame down the drain. Oh, no, it doesn't. I was about to say, that makes no sense. The next challenger is Mighty Bruce, which should be interesting, to say the least. Yeah, that probably want to get some of this stuff, but before I do that and get into the horrible grind that is that again, if you enjoyed this series, not just the series in general, but like maybe just this video, you can hit the like button. I guess if you enjoyed the series, you could just, you know, watch more of it on the channel, MaelstromTier, youtube.com/MaelstromTier. Subscribe and see all the kinds of fun stuff. For now, I will see you next time in the afterlife, because I punched you, or kicked you rather, because, you know, all kicks all the time.